There we go, guys. Feeding the Ducks. Once again, the hit song that is taking over the airwaves, if I have anything to say about it, which I don't, except for about 90 minutes a week when I show up here and talk about Wizard of Oz and movies and comics and TV and whatever else we decide to talk about. As you can see, we're going to kind of focus on Legend of Oz, The Wicked West, our comic book today, but whatever else we want to talk about as well, whatever rabbit hole is necessary to go down. I'm back. We had a skip week. We had a little, what is it? I never know what the holidays are. Labor Day, right? We had Labor Day. And Miss Allison was out laboring in the woods on Labor Day. Yeah. So we let her have a little time off.
I think you let that run just a little bit longer because you were enjoying watching me dance or something.
You can't prove it.
I was like, what just happened? Why are you not going?
You can't prove it. Can't prove it.
Loser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I was in the woods. Ish.
With ish.
It's kind of like glamping, honestly.
Okay.
It has evolved over the years,
okay.
But we hadn't been able to do it for several years because I haven't been around. So we brought it back.
So what were you in, like a hotel that you could see a tree? Is that glamping?
No,
like
what? It's so my birthday camping weekend. Mm-hmm. Basically, what it started out as was I told my family, hey, everybody bring tents, and we'll I had this really large backyard and side yard. So I was like, everybody just bring a tent and we'll throw them up in the back and we'll do like grilling and yard games and watch a movie on a projector and then sleep in the tents. But then over the years, like my sister and my parents, they got like campers. So then it became in like everybody's going to sleep in their campers. And yeah, so now it's still like camper, but the parents have a new home that is like, we have lots of wooded area as well. So
Sitting and listening to the frogs.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're starting to go away. It's the end of the frog season, sort of.
Where do frogs go south for the winter?
No.
Like, what do they do?
No, they bury themselves most of the time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Frogs are hibernator guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it may depend on the frog, but yeah,
Certainly.
they kind of burrow.
It never occurred to me, like, where do they go? Where would a frog go? Makes sense. Like, because I saw something about, I don't know if it's alligators or crocodiles, whichever one it is. Whenever those guys are in cold places, they will literally just let themselves freeze in the water with their nose above the ice so that they can breathe. Yeah. But they're just like, I'm just here. This is it.
It's crazy.
Until spring.
It's crazy.
Yeah, animals are weird, man.
They are.
Animals are weird.
But so cool.
They do weird things.
Amphibians are my favorite.
Weird things. I'd never contemplated the frog equation.
They're so funny because every time I'm back there, I will like go out and kind of look for them. And there was one area where the water was so clear that you could see all the way to the bottom.
Mm.
So when they would jump in the water in the other areas, you're just like, okay, well, they're in the water. I can't find them. And this one, since you could see to the bottom, then I figured out that not only were they jumping in the water, but they were burying themselves underneath the sand, which is why you couldn't see them. I'm like, that's clever. They're smart.
Look at you, biologist, animal biologist, Allison, figuring things out.
They're so silly.
Figuring things out. I like it.
They're so silly.
I like it.
I may have driven with toads on me one of my last trips home.
What does that mean?
I found some and they were going to get smushed. So I took them with me. And they just hung out while I was driving.
And what? You just put them, put them in the yard when you?
No, I put them out with the rest of the toads.
Okay.
Which some people have yelled at me for doing because they can be territorial. And I'm like, but they were just down the road. I didn't want them to get hurt. Whatever.
Well, and there's
it was done from a place of love. We'll just say that.
All right. Yeah. It's also like you're not supposed to move animals from place to place because there's
it's not like I took them from New York to Ohio.
No, definitely not. But there is like biosphere stuff where it's like don't cross-pollinate your
don't cross the streams.
Yeah, don't cross that stream, frog. Stay on your side of the stream. Yes. Yeah. So we used to do a bad thing that we didn't learn about till a long time, many times later. What's up, Freddie? How you doing? I mean, not so much bad, but it's again migratory, and you go this far, and that's it. So back in the day, when we were kids here at the lake, when we would start to pack up and go home for the summer to go back to school, we would go out to the lake, and there's milkweed around the lake, and the caterpillars eat the milkweed around here.
Mm-hmm.
But they're monarch caterpillars, so they'll do the chrysalis thing, turn into a monarch butterfly, right?
Right.
So what we would do is before we leave, we would go. My sister and I would each go find a caterpillar. We put it in like a mason jar thing, and put some milkweed and leaves in it so it could eat and do its thing and become the chrysalis and whatever, right? Chris, welcome.
Hi.
And so, but what it would do is it would turn into the chrysalis before we left, and we would pack that in our bags
Okay.
and go home.
Yeah.
And then when we got home, over, I don't know, a period of time, it would come out, it would become the butterfly, and we would let it go when we were in California, and it would just fly away. No big deal, right?
Okay.
No big deal. Okay. Now, many decades later, I'm what's considered a grown adult and can learn things. And I learned that monarch butterflies typically, once they're hatched out here in the Midwest and wherever, when they go west, they typically stop in Colorado at the Rockies because the mountains are too high.
Okay.
So they don't go past that.
Oh.
It's not where they're supposed to go.
Okay.
So whenever you hear about the butterfly effect, that's us. We're the ones that screwed up the whole timeline.
Shame.
2012, everything is us. Butterfly effect is us because we brought the butterflies where they were not supposed to be, which is all the way to California. They're supposed to stop at the Rockies. So yeah, that's what we used to do. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's going to affect too much.
Well,
given the state of the world and all the hot mess that everything is right now, I don't think taking a butterfly outside of its natural habitat is going to like make or break anything.
Well, but that's the theory, right? Is that if butterfly does something that it's
I
not
know.
supposed to do,
Causes
it
a
causes
hurt.
the chain of events, and all of a sudden it eats a fly that it wasn't supposed to eat or whatever, and
Okay.
that fly doesn't,
Which
blah,
is a
blah, blah,
crazy
blah.
movie too.
The Fly
No, Butterfly.
or the Butterfly Effect? Yeah, they're both crazy.
The Fly is. Come on, Jeff Goldblum. Yes.
Yeah. What's funny about The Fly is I had never seen the original movies, but I knew the Jeff Goldblum one. And in the Jeff Goldblum one, of course, he's working with teleportation, and that's how he becomes the Fly. So I always assumed that the original Fly had something to do with, because it was back in that day, with like nuclear bombs, nuclear radiation, and all that kind of stuff. Like, oh no, I got nuclear stuff, and now I'm a Fly. But actually, no. But even back in the 50s, the original story of the Fly is teleportation.
So,
yeah. I had no idea, but I got the Blu-rays of the 3 Fly movies.
Nice.
And I watched them, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and I was blown away. I was like, yo, we were talking about, this is teleportation before Star Trek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was really kind of blown away with how forward thinking these crazy little monster movies were back in the 50s. So that was fun. That was just a fun sort of like stumble across on that.
The Fly?
Yeah, the original Fly.
Okay.
The original Fly.
Just one of those random things that you picked up
Yeah, well, it was like they had the set
in
of
the Tom
all of
Hates
them.
Everything saga.
Yeah, except I didn't really like the second or the third one. I don't like those, but the third one was pretty bad. But yeah, it was like a box set of like all of them, the original 3 and then the recent 2.
Yeah.
It was like on a deep discount. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Because at least I know that I like the Jeff Goldblum one. So it was fine. But it was good. It was fun
And Gina Davis.
And Gina Davis, yeah.
Come
For
on.
sure. For sure.
I love her in everything.
Spectacular. Yeah. Yeah, she's like disappeared. Like,
Which is unfortunate.
I don't know.
Not gonna lie, kind of a girl crush.
Oh, I had a big boy crush back in the day. Yeah. Gina Davis was the stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I can't even remember the last thing I saw her in, like as far as like a recent. Oh, yes, I do. She was in, last time I saw her, and this is going back still like 5-6 years. She was in the Netflix show Glow about the wrestlers, the girl wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
It was a very fun show, and it unfortunately got canned because of COVID.
Yeah.
They never got to do their last season, which was really a drag. Because that was a fantastic show. But yeah, Gina Davis.
It had some seriously adult content.
Well, yeah.
But I guess, that was the 80s for you.
It was the 80s, yep. And then with that season 3, they were in Vegas. So, Gina did a borderline nude scene in that show. So
I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was like she put on the showgirl sparkly outfit with the big hat and stuff. This was season 3.
If
you know.
anybody can pull it off, though,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
like-
right? She's an older lady, but like, goddamn,
she's
looks
like
fantastic.
an Amazonian or something.
Totally. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Everybody, do yourself a favor. Watch Glow on Netflix. It's really good. It's really good. Not just for Gina Davis, mostly naked, but just in general. It's a great show.
Oh, okay.
It's a great show.
But I mean, based on the real women wrestlers.
For sure. Yes.
So, it's historical fiction,
That's exactly what it is.
which is
Yes.
great.
It's
I
historical
love
fiction.
historical fiction.
Yeah. But everybody's great in it. Like all the early Allison Brie is in there, or not Allison Brie. Yeah, Allison Brie. Mark Maron is the grumpy old dude. The dude that plays the announcer is fantastic. Like it's just great. They did a great cast. Yeah, it's a great cast. It confused me for a minute because I thought it was Glow, right? You know what I mean? Like we're doing a show about Glow, and they are, but it's sort of a tangential Glow.
Right.
So they didn't use
not like a documentary,
right? They didn't use like the original names or any of that kind of stuff. They just used all the situations and made their own characters. But it was fantastic. Yeah, no, it was really good. It was really good.
Look at all this stuff that Tom likes.
Right?
That I also like.
Right? See, Tom hates everything. Give me a break. Give me a break. Look, I like Poltergeist, and I like The Bionic Woman, and I like Peanuts.
Okay.
And I like Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. What?
Was that a recent movie?
About 8 years ago.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
CGI movie. Oh, it's fantastic.
Definitely did not see that.
You definitely have to see it. It's fantastic.
And I don't do scary either, so.
Poltergeist is also fantastic.
Thank you.
But Peanuts, this was one I wanted to see just in general, but I never did because it was right around the time I was going through my divorce. So I just didn't get to the theater.
Okay.
But when I went to Jen Broomall's house to stay with her for a week, when we were doing conventions and stuff, went and hung out with her, and her I don't know if it was on streaming or if they had it had to be streaming. Her daughters were all about this movie. And so we were sitting in there, and the little one would come up. She'd be like, "Can I watch Peanuts?" And I was like,
"That's so cute."
So Jen's like, "Do you like Peanuts?" And I'm like, "Snoopy, put it on. Let's go." And I'd never seen it. And I was like, "This is fantastic." And then it was like every day, "Can we watch Peanuts?" And so there's a great Meghan Trainor song in there, and they were dancing to the Meghan Trainor song and stuff. I was like, this is a great movie. This is a good thing. And so I finally got the soundtrack now. So yeah.
Okay, but have you? I can't remember if I asked you this before.
Yes.
Have you caved and fallen into the rabbit hole that is K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Why? Why? Oh no!
Because I couldn't get through the trailer, much less actually push play on this thing.
Are you kidding me?
Could not get through the trailer. The instant I saw them talking about like, oh, you have to look at these guys on the phone, and then like it showed the dude group, whatever, and they were doing this thing or whatever, I was like, I'm out.
It's so good.
Nope.
It's so good.
Nope. I refuse.
I don't even like K-pop.
I don't either, which is another reason I can't watch it. Can't.
All right. I need people to give comments on this. Who has watched it and how many of you love it? Because
I've seen a few people.
It has taken over.
It has. There's no question. I've seen people that I know have seen it and they've posted and they're like, I think I like K-pop Demon Hunters. And I'm like, that's a giant red flag, my friend.
It's really good.
No.
It's legit really good.
I refuse.
All right. I bet everybody's going to agree with me. Maybe with the exception of like 2 people.
But that just means I'm right.
No. Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Tom hates everything.
Yeah. I hate K-pop Demon Hunters.
Good. It's so good.
Is it good, or is it just good because you happen to like musical stuff. And I have no doubt that it
No,
does the musical thing.
It does the musical thing very well, but it also does the rest of it very well. It's like the humor is great.
Mhm.
It doesn't take itself too seriously. It has very positive messages, I think. You see girls who are not like afraid to eat food. You know, everything's good. Everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah. The fact that they allow themselves downtime, you know, I feel like those are things that you don't tend to see in movies. But they were like, you know what? We're gonna have some couch time. We're gonna chill. We're gonna eat lots of. So we're gonna carb load before our. Like that was.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me. That sounds like I'd be on my phone. Like, why am I watching these people eat on the couch?
Whatever.
You know what I mean?
That
Well,
wasn't
that's what I'm asking. Like, it doesn't.
That
seem
wasn't like
that,
a major thing, but I'm just saying, if you're doing a tour,
yeah,
you gotta have a moment of that. Now, of course, it was only a moment of that,
okay.
but it's so good. We'll watch it together. You'll like it.
Skeptical.
I know, but you're skeptical of most things.
I don't know if that's true.
And then you'll go away and you'll be singing all the music.
I don't know if that's true.
He'll start to do this.
I guarantee that will never happen because I really can't stand K-pop as a thing.
It's so fun.
I
can't either. But it's like, I'm telling you, I don't know what they did with this music, but
it's that's what I told somebody is like, listen, it's not good. What is it's group hypnosis is what's happening.
Disagree.
It's group hypnosis, and that's why everybody likes it.
Because I didn't know anybody who had watched it when I watched it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was being, surrounded by people who were influencing me in any way.
It's like I know tons of people who like baby metal. Do you know what baby metal is?
No.
So baby metal is it's a Japanese band. It's basically three girls. When they started, I think they were like teenagers. They're like in their 20s now easily, but they were like in their teens, and they would wear like sort of, I don't want to say it's like a French maid outfit, but sort of like that. It's like a black thing with a petticoat and whatever.
Like the little Lolita stuff.
Kind of, but not like hyper Lolita, okay. But in that vein. And they would sing like essentially heavy metal, pop heavy metal. So they're not K-pop, right? They're not ding, 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 ding. They're like, no, this is like heavy metal. We're singing heavy metal, but they're singing heavy metal in this sort of Japanese girl voice, right?
I love that you think that
that is what K-pop is.
It is not.
That is 100% what K-pop is.
Oh, that sounded really kind of racist, but it's okay.
Even baby metal, like there's one sort of song that I kind of know, I can hear it in my head. And I'm like, okay, that's okay, but I don't understand anything that they're saying. And
so that's why you don't like it.
Well, that's part of it. But again, there's like one song that I'm like, that's an okay song. I can hear it. It's like Tattoo. Do you remember the group Tattoo? The Russian lesbian girls that were popular for 8 minutes. So they did an album with a few good songs, but they did a couple of them in Russian.
Yeah.
Like the original Russian. And I really like the Russian version of it. I'm like, this is really wild to like listen to this thing. But to have like in the context of baby metal, okay, there's that one song. It's kind of okay. But then if everything else is that, and I don't understand what the hell's going on.
Oh, well,
I struggle with it.
These are in English. So
oh, they are. Oh, okay. Well, that's a plus.
There's maybe like 3 words in the middle of a song that's not, but yeah, you know what they're saying.
Okay, well, that's better then, because all the K-pop I've ever heard is, Korean or Japanese or whatever, and I've always been like, it's just noise.
Yeah, no, you'll.
Okay, well, that's better.
We'll get you on the bandwagon.
That makes me much happier. And did
you watch the Mitchells versus the Machines?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, because it feels like that kind of. It. Hey, I don't know, whatever the subliminal message is. there would have to be, if they're doing something subliminal, it would have to be more than like watch our video, right?
Not necessarily, because in today's
We are
world,
awesome.
when we get in today's world with streaming and everything, like that's how you make money, is the more streams, the
Yes.
more views, whatever. So it's watch us.
I don't know. I think they just have really good tunes, and that's kind of what roped people in.
Probably false, but
but
at least they speak English. So tell me the
but
other one, the Mitchell and the Machines.
Mitchell's versus the Machines. This one to me it feels a little bit like that animation style, and just like a kind of fun, different storyline like that. That
Was
one,
a Netflix thing too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was one of the like my favorite animated things that I had seen in a really long time. Kind of like I don't know, Spider-Verse, where it's a little bit different than your typical stuff.
I don't like the Spider-Verse movie.
Of course you don't.
I don't. I love the art. I love the animation of it. The visual of it is like,
right?
That's incredible.
Yes,
but
that's what I'm saying.
But I can't. One of my problems with all animation stuff, all of it, and I've discovered this in the last couple of years, is I really struggle with voice acting. Most of the time, it's just to me so bad or so cliche.
What?
Yeah, or just very hyper cliche. Like this all sounds the same to me. I turn this on, I turn this on, I turn this on. It all sounds the same. There are exceptions. Like I know that when like actors do voice acting, like people that I know, then it's different. Then it's like, oh, these guys know what the hell they're doing. But when I'm listening to
because you don't know them, you're like, oh, it all sounds the same.
It does though. It all sounds the same. It does. It all sounds the same. And even beyond just sounding the same, it's just all the same inflections. Like all the voice inflections are the same. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, look at it. I'm just like, this is terrible. I can't listen to this. I just watched. Here's a great example. I just watched something that should not be like that. They did a Predator animated movie thing that's on Disney.
Okay. What?
Yeah, it's called Blood and Death or something like that.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know. It was no, it's not
right up my alley.
It's just stupid. But it was the same thing. I was like, okay, this is something I should like, and I was like, I can't listen to this. It's just I can't. But this is a new thing. Like it's a new thing because I used to like and could listen to animation stuff, but something has happened along the line, and now it's just like it's just like grates on me that I can't deal with this animation, the voice acting again. So I don't know. This is what it is.
You're ridiculous.
It's just what it is. So the what is the moral of the story? When I get the Legend of Oz animated series up and running and I need voice actors, I need y'all to bring your A game and don't bring me this cliche stuff. I need real, honest to God work out of y'all.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tom telling people who make a living at acting that they can't act.
They can't. I fully believe.
I mean, unless we're talking like Hallmark movies, I think most people do a pretty good job.
No, I'm not talking about acting. I'm talking about voice acting.
Yeah.
Voice acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still hard.
Oh, I don't doubt that it's hard. I can tell you
actually,
it's hard because they're not doing a great job.
I do like it a little bit better. I feel like I need to get into it because at least with voice acting, like it doesn't matter if I am this age and trying to play a younger role or
this is true. Yeah.
And people don't have to see my face. So
this is true.
Hooray. We love that.
It's not good.
I'm out of tea.
Not good. Not good.
You're not good.
It's not good. Yeah, I don't know where it happened, but it happened. The door shut. is slammed
You
shut.
finally became too old.
Slammed shut. Well, no,
He
not
finally
really.
became too old for animation.
I
He's like,
shouldn't-
no.
I shouldn't say. Well, no. Again, it is in some ways certain bits because, like
Grr.
the Invincible show, right? Based on the comic book Invincible,
Yeah.
that I liked. I had no problem with the voices in that particular show. That all worked for me very well. But again, most of those voice actors in that are actors. You know, like J.K. Simmons is in that.
I'm gonna smack you so
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
They're all actors.
No, one's a voice actor and one's an actor. You are an actor because you go on stage and you act. You're an actor.
But there's not really a difference.
Sure there is. Yeah.
You're acting. Period.
You're talking when you're a voice
You
actor.
are offending every voice actor,
No, not everyone.
every
Not
gamer
everyone.
person. Who?
Every gamer person.
Yes, the voice acting on video games. Who?
I haven't heard of voice acting on video games. I don't know that
I
I've
have
ever heard
so
voice
many
acting on
friends
video
that
games.
are going to come after you now.
That's all right. They can prove me wrong.
Okay.
They can prove me wrong. Yeah. I don't know about video games because I don't play video games, so I can't really comment on that stuff.
Yeah.
But
How
as
do you
far
think
as-
all of the actors, like, how do you think the voices get on there?
I understand there's voice acting, but I'm saying the quality of it, I don't know because I don't play video games. I can't comment on that. All I can comment is on the TV and the movies that I've seen. That's it. Yeah. Video games, I don't know. I don't play them. Don't care to play them. So don't know.
The opinions voiced by Tom aren't. I'm gonna have like a disclosure here. They do not represent the Oz couple. I'm offended. I feel like has anyone asked any questions or anything? Anyone
No,
weighed in?
They're all just listening. They're all just listening. Yeah.
Well, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys got questions or you want to prove me wrong and point me to something that's good, point me to something that you think is good from an animation standpoint. It really can't be manga or manga. That's not an animation, but it can't be anime or any of that because I've tried too many things.
I don't watch anime.
I don't either.
So that's
I've tried.
not where I would
I've tried.
point
So
you
what
anyway.
what animated thing then do you watch that you would be like, well, this is good?
I mean, I think that most of them are good.
But name a thing.
I just told you one.
What was the one?
That's recent.
K-pop?
And you said you're not going to watch it. So there.
Yeah. So give me
And
another
Mitchell's
one,
versus the Machines is really
which
good.
I really don't know what that
It's
is.
adorable.
I'll have to look that up. I literally don't know what that is.
It's about an artist, an awkward, like teenage artist who doesn't feel like she fits in anywhere, and then she gets to go to college, to art school.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then the machines take over.
And then the machines take over.
It's
All right.
hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a sort of apocalyptic family story.
It's not
In an animated form.
It's not selling hard. It's not selling hard.
You're so difficult to please.
I have to look this up now.
So Mitchells. The
Mitchells and the Machine.
versus the Machines, I think.
Machines.
It's adorable.
Mitchells versus the Machines. Oh no, I can't watch this. No. Absolutely not.
All right, fine.
Just
Wow.
solely based on the animation
Wow.
style, I would never be able to get through it.
Oh.
Oh my god. But it's weird that I've never seen this before because it is a Netflix thing, and I'm kind of weird that I never saw anything about it. Huh. That's strange. I'll watch the trailer. I promise you I will watch the trailer, but the animation style does not, I don't love it. I don't love it.
Alright.
I don't love it. Does it have any?
I got nothing.
Does the voice actors have any stars? Like people that I would know?
I don't remember. It's been too long.
Oh, okay.
You've got the thing pulled up.
Let's see. Oh,
I still have Butterfly Effect on my phone.
yeah, it has Danny McBride. That's a big red flag. Don't like that. Eric Andre, don't like that. Nope, I'm out. I do like Maya Rudolph. That's good, but Danny McBride and Eric Andre are
So judgy.
those are two easy
You're
outs.
so judgy.
Two easy outs. Don't like it. I almost didn't watch the last Transformers movie because what's his name? Dude played Mirage. I can't think of his name, but I can't stand the guy. So I was like, I can't sit here and listen to this guy talk for 2 hours. Turns out he didn't. He was sort of off to the side a bit. But again, it comes down to that voice stuff, right? It's like I can't listen to these people. I can't stand
but,
Danny
like,
McBride.
There are certain people that I don't absolutely love, but they're not the linchpin of the movie, you know? So you can kind of not listen to that part necessarily.
Well, in this case, Danny McBride is like
sometimes
probably the dad.
Sometimes I don't love them, but there are films where they can be good.
That's fair.
Like
is fair.
I don't particularly love Jack Black.
Okay.
But there are a couple of things that he's done that I think these are good movies.
Okay.
You
That's
just
fair.
gotta be open to things.
It's fair. It's fair.
Let it in, Tom. Let it in.
I like Danny McBride in Tropic Thunder. You know, he's fine in that.
Not seen that one.
You haven't seen Tropic Thunder? Wow.
No.
That's so great. That's a great movie. So yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But when I can look at somebody and I can kind of get a sense of like their career and my like or not like of the career, I can shut things down pretty quick. When I oh, that guy's in, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I'm gonna stop trying. No more. Although now I do feel like I should go back and watch Butterfly Effect because it was not scary, more creepy, scary.
Correct.
Which I can usually handle from what I recall. And there's a guy in it who I went to school with his mom.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Eldon Henson.
I don't know who that is.
Who is in Daredevil and Mighty Ducks and stuff.
I don't know any of that.
What?
I don't know any of that.
Come on.
I never watched White Mighty Ducks. That was
you didn't watch Daredevil?
The TV show?
Yeah.
The Netflix show? I did barely. First season.
He
barely.
was Foggy.
Oh, he's Foggy. Okay, well, if you said he was Foggy, that would make sense. I know who Foggy is.
You can't see it.
No, that's fine. I know who Foggy is. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to his mom decided to go back to college. Like when I was in college, and we did some theater stuff together. Very random, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, see, you should give him a call and get yourself into the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I'm sure that would happen.
You could be who does Daredevil fight in these comic books that you could be?
All I want to be is Dazzler.
You could be Princess
Just give me
Python.
Dazzler.
You could be Princess Python.
No.
Yeah.
Just give me Dazzler.
Yeah, you be.
That's my girl.
You're already wearing green. You got the long. You could be Princess Python. Yeah, it's good.
Or Enchantress, I could probably handle. I don't know. Dazzler's it though. I had a dream the other night that they tried to put her into a movie, and it was like Lady Gaga, and I was like, no.
Well, the latest.
This is not okay.
I'm not even going to call it a rumor. The latest.
Taylor
throwing shit against the wall. No, that's the old one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's fully gone at this point.
Good.
But the one that got thrown against the wall recently was Sabrina Carpenter.
Blech.
So I was like, I don't see that as a thing.
She I don't feel like she has the acting chops really.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Freddie says you could be Typhoid Mary. I don't know if that's a compliment or what.
I don't either.
That's a weird one. That's a weird choice, Freddie.
Oh well.
That's a weird choice. Guys, who would you cast Allison as in the Marvel or DC universe?
I have a whole list of like at least cosplays that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Dazzler, man. She's my girl. Who else was on my list?
Yeah.
Oh, there were so many. I'd have to see it.
That's not a mental
What is that
checklist.
No, not anymore. It's been so long since I've done anything. I mean, I remember some of my other ones, like weird mashups that I wanted to do.
No, I don't mean cosplays. I mean like who like you said Dazzler, right? Like who else?
Yeah. I mean, like, well, Black Cat. Totally.
That is supposed to be Sydney Sweeney. That's the again against the wall thing right now.
But wasn't she in the freaking other movie?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
It so matters.
No, it doesn't.
You
it
cannot.
It doesn't. Those people are moving back and forth all over the place. Like dude who played Thanos was Cable in the Deadpool movie. So
okay, yes, but Thanos does not look like Cable.
No, definitely not.
That was a voice actor that you hate.
What are you talking about? No, Thanos was Josh Brolin.
And he was a voice actor. Did it look like Josh Brolin's face?
No, he acted. He had a thing on.
Okay, right, but
no, visually, of course, yes, visually they changed his face, but he's still in his situation. He is. Doing
my point
acting
is, if you have Sydney Sweeney, who is clearly a character, and then you have her as Felicia, they're still going to use her face.
Yes. Yeah.
That is stupid.
Again, I'm just telling you what I've seen.
Like, frankly, if we're really honest, Chris Evans should not have been able to be two roles, but they were different studios. So,
well, that's different studios here.
There was no.
It's Sony. It's Sony and Disney. They're different. They're different things.
No. It's so stupid. Like, there's so many actors out there in the world. Just pick somebody different. Ew.
Well, I mean, if Sony had
Don't do Felicia dirty like that.
If Sony had any sense at all, they would just be writing the Spider-Woman movie for her right now, regardless of the flop. She's the it girl. I mean, like, just go make a movie for her.
That's the thing too, is like, it's not even completely separate entities. They're both in the Spider-Verse.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Well, Marvel can only use things that Sony has not used. That's part of the rules too. Like Marvel can't use, theoretically, Marvel can't use the Rhino. They can't use Kraven. You know what I mean? So,
and I'm just like, have you seen my cosplay? Because let's go. I got this. It's fine.
What's up, Judy?
Hi, Judy. I think all of our Oz museum folks, all of our ATO folks are going to get on later tonight because they had an Ozstravaganza meeting.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
And what was anything we need to know about?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I was here.
Well, but you could have known the agenda. What's on the agenda?
I know they were planning for the theme for next year.
Okay. Is there a list that we need to know about?
No. That was all being discussed at the meeting.
Oh, okay. So whoever was there got to bring up their ideas?
Yes.
I see. Okay. I see.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Woo.
that's something. That's a start, I guess.
Preparing for next year already.
Get things moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to start early. Starts like August. You can have a month off, month and a half, and go back to it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get that it's a pretty big thing to put together, obviously, but I kind of also feel like there's more or less a template in place. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, we know this, we know this, we know this, we know this. So what sort of things trip it up that you really need all that kind of time? Do you have any thought
things
process?
are always changing.
Okay.
Like we have, vendors that you think will be there and then aren't, and then you have to replace them with somebody. Things just kind of change all the time.
Okay.
Even with guests, you got people who you think are going to show, and then a month or two out, they don't. They're like, oh, sorry, this isn't going to work. And then you have to just adjust. So it's a constant game of kind of pivoting, but
yeah,
it always comes together beautifully. And
it does.
I think this year's going to be quite good. We've got some people sort of shifting position a little bit, and I'm excited to see what happens. It shall be good.
Yeah. I liked how the main tent shifted this year, so that you guys had like the Bombs Bazaar in it.
Okay.
And you created that little walkway that kind of let everybody wander through all of the guests. Like, I thought that worked really well. So whose idea that was, that's let them think of something else, because they're on the right track. I mean, everything else external of the main tent, kind of feels the same to me. But like you said,
all the locations got changed.
Yeah, but it's still,
for like each tent, like each vendor has to have a certain amount of space around them, and everything had to change because the stage was in a completely different place.
Right.
So yeah, that whole thing it took a lot of work. Thank you, Mark Sample.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
They put a lot of time and effort into making things run smoothly.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. I know guys that run, like Comic Cons and stuff, and I can't imagine the nightmares that they have to deal with along the way, putting it together, doing the marketing, making sure people are going to be there, and then people cancel at the last minute and blah 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 blah. So, it's kind of like, for me, I kind of try and treat those guys like servers at restaurants, right? Like, those people are overworked and underpaid, and there's no appreciation. And I'm like,
well, and these people are volunteer.
Yeah.
So it's not like all of the time that they're putting into it, they're being, compensated for. It's just, they love it. And so we got to love them back.
Yeah. So I've always tried to make it
some
simple.
Applause.
Yeah. I've always tried to make it simple. I've never tried to be,
You're so problematic.
I'm the worst. I know I am the worst, for sure.
The worst year was when you were like, hey, can I bring this other chick?
Yeah.
They were like, ew. Why? Who is she?
Yeah.
And here we are.
All
those years
so
later.
many moons later.
Yeah, it's true.
Doing the thing. Doing many things. And then next year's the 15th anniversary of this crazy book. and we have I have put together the plan. I know next year's plan
Okay.
for the books that we're going to put out. Uh, Now, again, as with your plans, my plans may change as well. But we're gonna have multiple Oz books next year. There'll be 4 Oz campaigns next year. 3 of them will be the next volume.
Oh, thanks, Judy. I love her. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, we got Judy in on the campaign the other night. She was having trouble.
Yeah.
She was having trouble with the link, and so I was like, "All right, well, let me give you a different link." And so we got her in, and she's got her book. So next year is volume 7 of the series, picking up where we left off in volume 6. Imagine that. And it'll be mostly focusing on Ginger and her little, I don't know, I guess you call it, revenge plan against the Kaleidos is what she's been working for all this time. Spoiler alert if you haven't read the book. But that'll be the kind of the focus of the volume, but it will still dip back into, Gale and Ozma and their whole thing that they're dealing with now that the Gnome King has shut off the source of bullets for their guns.
Have you had a favorite character to write through all of this?
That's a good question. I don't think I do.
No.
But there are times when I have to write a character, whoever it happens to be, like, okay, this is a moment where I have to do Glinda. This is a moment where I have to do whatever. And I like what came of it. Like I'm happy with, like, oh, we wrote this Glinda story or whatever. And I like this. Like I like the stuff that we talked about with Jack Pumpkinhead and Tip. When they were just talking about how they were, hanging out together and how that connected back to Ozma and stuff. So I think with Oz, because there's so many characters and they're all so individual, it's just fun to be able to do what I'm doing with them. Particularly, what I will say though is I did like my sort of resolution of making Dorothy, after she beats the Witch of the West, becoming the Witch of the East and West at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like I really liked sort of my thought process of that. So being able to kind of build that out has been fun. And then of course, Glinda's been out of shape about it, but as it turns out, she's got 2 guns too. Like, it's always the little sort of shifting of the pieces and then the things that you think, you don't know. So it really, with Oz, it's really just been like, I love all of the little lefts and rights that we're able to take. Especially now that we've done it for so long, we can start to do callbacks and be like, hey, remember when that happened? Well, this is the result of it up here now. When we introduced the girl in green in the TikTok series, nobody knew what that was. Mm-hmm. And you weren't supposed to, but then when we finally got to reveal who she is and why she mattered, again, that was like a really cool like thing. So I'm enjoying like the revelations of all of these. We wrote all this stuff and now you get to see what it is. Like, open the treasure chest now. And this is where we are. So now the next step is, okay, Ginger did what she was trying to do. She found the Emerald City. She found the Gnome King. She released him. And now she's got what she asked for, which is, spoiler alert again, which is her whole thing was she wanted to release the Gnome King so that the Gnome King would help her essentially destroy the Kallidas, who in the past killed her family, and so on and so on. So at the end of volume 6, the Gnome King's like, I'm not going to be responsible for the annihilation of an entire species, but take these hunters with you. You can take these 3 or 4 dudes and you to go do your thing, and they'll stay with you until either the Kallidas are dead or you are. And that's kind of how we left volume 6. So then we go into volume 7, and that's kind of where we are. It's the hunters and Ginger doing their thing, while Dorothy and Glinda and everybody else figure out how to deal with. They no longer the only bullets that they have for their guns now, the magic bullets, are whatever they have on them, whatever's in their belts, and maybe stored in the castles or whatever. Because they used to be more or less for show, because the guns, when fired, would magically reload. But the Gnome King took care of that problem, and so the magical connection is gone, and so now they just have whatever they have on them. So that's sort of an issue. And here's another thing: is the emerald gun. Ozma has the emerald gun, but the only bullets there are for those at all are what's in the chamber. So there's the 6 in the chamber, and that's it. There's no more emerald bullets.
Got a ration.
So, that's right. So that'll be an interesting part of the story as we continue on. And then next year, part of what we're going to do is expand our Oz a little bit. So so we've been doing these anthology books ever since our 13-year anniversary. 13, 14, this year is BD 15. BD 16 next year will be all Oz characters. And they're going to be 3 characters, just like we do with the other things. So it'll be 3 10-page stories to just kind of expand Oz out. I have picked 2 of them that we're going to do for sure, 100%. And then I'm still kind of monkeying around with the third as to what to do. Because originally my plan was like, well, let's take these sort of B and C list characters and really expand the universe. But then at the same time, I do recognize that you kind of need a brand name to help sell some of this stuff. So you're not going to see Dorothy, you're not going to see Glinda, you're not going to see Ozma, but we're going to have some sort of a name value on that third character. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. But what I can do is tell you this: the first story that we do, we just got the logos for these, is this guy who I stumbled across, Overman Anu and the Invisible Bears of the Valley of Voe. That is going to be the first story, because as soon as I kind of stumbled across this guy in my Who's Who in Oz book, I was like, oh yes, I completely vibed on that guy in an instant. I understood his story. I understood exactly what to do with this dude, particularly with the Invisible Bears. I was like, that's fantastic. So Overman Anu will have a brand new, never before seen character in the BD 16 anthology. Awesome. And then the other one that we're going to do is the return of the Glass Cat. He will be making his return with a self-contained story for him. Logos done by Ed Loveley. He's been doing all of our logos for the past couple of years. So looks fantastic. And then, like I said, the third character is
mystery third.
Be decided. Is if whoever's watching, if you have suggestions, I'm open to your suggestions of what you want to see. Maybe you'll. I'll tell you this: the one that I get most requested. You have any idea what it is?
Shaggy Man. No.
No.
I was really hoping.
Wow. No.
It would be so easy to do.
Okay, take a real guess. Although I love that just came out of the blue, like Shaggy Man. No,
it was the first thing that came to my head, and I was like, that would work. It would make sense.
Oh my god. No, there's one character that is most requested And
that
again,
you have already done, and somebody wants just like a
that
short
has
arc for them, or that has
not
not been involved at all.
that has not appeared. Yeah. And it is one of those, wherever I ask this question, it always is that answer, or that's one of the answers, but it's the one that is the eternal always answer. I always get that.
I'm trying to remember who has played small roles throughout.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to say Polychrome, but didn't she have like a hinting?
Polychrome is the answer.
Okay.
Yes, Polychrome is the answer. Yes, she has made a minuscule appearance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But as far as like a story, she has not really like storied yet.
Right.
So yes. It's sort of like when back in the day before we revealed Langwidere, it was always, you can have Princess Langwidere in the book, and I'm like, well, yeah. Wait till you see this. And then of course we revealed Langwidere, and everybody was like, yo, oh my god. So so for those that have missed it, Polychrome has made an appearance, so you need to go back and find out where exactly she is. But it's vague and sort of insinuation, but it's pretty clear that it's right there. But yeah, Polychrome is the one that I always get a request for. And
I still like Shaggy Man. Or the Braided Man. That would be cool too.
Shaggy Man.
But Shaggy Man just makes sense to me.
Jeez. That's so far off of my radar. Like I can't even. I mean, not that Overmanu wasn't on my radar.
We will make it work. There have been plenty of other things that I'm like, hey, add this, and now they're in there. So,
yeah, it will not be Shaggy Man.
Ew.
Like I said, in this particular case, it's going to be somebody that's got a little bit of extra. We know who it is, just because the other two are a little obscure. So,
right.
But I don't know who it's going to be yet. We'll have to figure that part out. But that's the plan. So we're going to have January will be the first issue of Volume 7, and then March will be the BD16 anthology, and then August we'll have the next issue of the book, and that'll be the double size like before. It'll be 40 pages, okay. And then November we'll do the last one. Again, 40 pages. So you'll have 100 pages over 3 issues. Plus the BD16.
So I know that next year is a big year for you, but I feel like we need to start planning for 2017 as well.
2017?
Because
2027?
2027. 2017. Sorry, I was thinking. I was thinking that was our first year. 2027 makes, even though we haven't necessarily been doing the show together for a couple of years, that would be our 10th year, like together. It's also the 100th and 50th anniversary. What is wrong with me? 50th show.
50th. Oh, Ostravaganza. 50th?
Ostravaganza. Yeah. So 50th year for that. 10th of us together. I feel like that's huge, man. We got to do something cool.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with me? Numbers. All of a sudden, I'm like dyslexic with numbers. Yes. Yeah. I was thinking 2017 was our first year. My first year.
17. So we did 3 years together before COVID crapped it out?
Yes. And then back in 2022.
22, yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, I count that whole thing.
Oh, yeah. No, it's still 10 years. It's just not 10 shows. Yeah. Judy says we need a horse. We need a horse.
Do.
We need a horse.
We've talked about that. We have talked about that.
We'll need
Tom's going to ride one. We need 2. because Tom is also going to be a character.
Yeah, I got to lose some weight if that's going to happen. I need to make that happen.
You told me. We're going to do it. Can you imagine? People would lose their minds.
Yeah, I know. I haven't ridden a horse in a long time.
It's not like it's going to be hard. You're not really riding. You're just walking.
Yeah, no, I understand. I can do it. I'm
You
just
got
trying to.
this.
I'm trying to remember the last time I was on a horse. Jeez Louise. Oh, God.
Everyone message
I don't know.
Tom and tell him you want to see him ride a horse.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know.
Peer pressure.
We'll see. Yeah.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah. Well, and if it's 27, that's our 10 year. I mean, that gives me a year and a half.
I mean,
to get ready.
You said it was going to be this. You keep pushing it back.
Well, this year is.
You pushed it back like 3 times.
Yeah, this year is the 15-year anniversary. Or sorry, next year is the 15th anniversary of the book itself. Yeah. So we
could ride horses for the 15th anniversary and do something even bigger for our 10th anniversary.
Oh, what's bigger than that?
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Oh.
We will figure it out. It may be dependent on the new stuff that comes out.
Okay.
We'll be like, oh, you won't get it unless you read the books. Go read the books.
Yeah. I got a lot on my plate.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah. Because I have 27 also scheduled for books. And 27 is also going to be the year, in theory, that we modify how we're doing conventions.
Okay.
At least at some of them. Because of the Amityville Sorority Sisters book. So Jesse Witchman, who is doing the book, he's drawing the book. He's going to do the full book next October. And then in 27, he and I have talked about touring with it, but doing things differently as far as a booth setup that I'm still playing around with. But most of the shows that we're going to do are going to be like horror shows, because obviously that's what it is. So next year, I'm going to be, when I go to these cons that I normally go to, I'm going to talk to them about what I want to do as far as like, look, this is what I want to do. Can I do this? Does this make sense? Can you help us do it? And then I'm going to head to some horror shows that I don't normally do. And again, talk to them like, look, guys, next year we want to do this, and we'll see what we can do.
There was just one in Syracuse.
Yeah, they came back.
That
Scaricon just came back. Yeah. They moved themselves back. Yeah, I did see that. So they're on my radar for sure. So yeah, a lot of horror shows is the plan in 27 for that book. And if what I'm thinking, I have like diagrams and stuff on paper. It's just like, does this make sense? Like, so
I love a diagram.
I went out and specifically bought graph paper so that I could
give me charts and spreadsheets.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was doing. I was like table and banner and like, how do I move this around? So I think I got it figured out. I think there's a couple of ways that I can still modify it to either be better, or depending on what kind of space we're able to get, I can tinker with it. But I have big plans for that, while at the same time we're doing in 27 again, we're going gigantic on the Critterverse in 27. I'm going to bring back Critter the series. That'll be volume 7 for that. And then I'm also going to be getting other writers that I know to do Critterverse spin-offs to expand the whole thing, right? I've already got 2 people set up. I think I have a third. I'm going to find out this weekend. And then I've got a 4th that I have to get with somebody. But yeah, I think that's going to be.
And you're trying to make movies.
Did I mention I have a lot on my plate? Like, you know. But that's the other advantage to 27 doing the horror shows is if we can really kind of kick the movie into some sort of first gear next year, right? Yeah. Then when we get to 27, we can be promoting not only the Amityville book, but also the fact that we're doing this movie in whatever capacity we're at that point. So, yeah, it's a lot. In fact, I just talked to Redacted, and I'm sending him copies of the comics.
Yes,
so he can read them and get a sense of it. And
although you did narrow it down a little bit by giving us a gender, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. And so he's going to take a look at him. He's going to read him. He's going to give me his thoughts.
So excited.
Yeah, he told me like he'd give me his thoughts. He told me he'd give me like, you know, if you wanted to do this might be sort of budget you might need and so on and so on. And I was like, okay, look, I told, what was funny was I told him like, look, there's money for this. Yes. So just understand that there's money for this already. It's here, it's ready, it's earmarked, it's done. And he says, well, listen, that's good to hear, but never pay for your own movie.
Yes.
I was like,
I remember you said that.
I was like, okay.
The thing is though, that like that particular, I mean, you weren't planning on making a comic of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was just something that people saw and wanted more of. Mm-hmm. So I think that people will want to see this done in film format.
No question in my mind. No question in my mind. It's just really a matter of how much do we need to really make it what we can really make it as, you know, without getting like $1 million budget. That's we're not getting that far. But how much do we need for good costumes, some good makeup, some good cameras, you know, and then we go from there. He understands all of that. So he'll give me a sense of what he thinks. You know, part of what we will do though, is we will do some crowdfunding to kind of build the community around this thing as well. You know, we'll see what we can do. That's that. But yeah, it's ready. It's at least at the first rung of the ladder, guys. I'll just tell you that. It's the first rung of the ladder. Now, whether that ladder is going to work or we get sent to a different ladder, I don't know. But at least we're on the first rung of the ladder. I will also tell you that I know a bunch of people, just from knowing them from cons and stuff and whatever, people that I know, fans of the books and everything, that they've done movies before. And they have been messaging me like, we can do this. Let's go. So I feel like there is a community sort of swell for it. And I don't have a doubt that we can do it. I don't have a doubt that we can do it. It's just a matter of how do we maximize what we can do with small budget, you know, horror. But yeah, I think we can do it and do it right. And then, you know, I have thoughts about, like he was talking to me about, you know, I can talk to you about these festivals and how to get your film in festivals and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but what if we do it differently? Because that's just my stupid brain. Is I got other ideas that might work for us just as well as the standard way. But we'll see. I'm not going to discount anything that this guy tells me. So, his vision, my vision, we'll put it together and see what we can come up with. But yeah, that's where we are, guys. That's where we are.
Woohoo.
So, just keep your fingers crossed, and as soon as we know more, we'll let you all know more. But yeah, we might. So two things from the crowdfunding standpoint. One is next year with the Oz 15-year anniversary, there may be an addition, either just a completely self-contained campaign, or added into one of the book campaigns, one of the later ones, where we have our guys that did the Critter toy working on a Dorothy Gale design toy. So we might have that as a thing as well. So something to, again, just keep your fingers crossed. We'll see how that plays out. And then should the movie get going, we'll probably have some sort of a crowdfunding for that. I would guess probably in 27. I don't anticipate it being next year, but it could be, but I don't anticipate that. So probably 27, we'll have some sort of a crowdfunding as we're going into this, and we'll see what we can do with that. So it was funny. I told him that when we did the first issue of Princesses versus Zombies, we raised like $40,000, and he was like, "God damn." It's like, the next time I do crowdfunding, I'm going to call you how to do this. I was like, okay, I'm happy to help you. But yeah, he was pretty excited about that. So I think that was one of those things where it was like, oh, Tom's real. Like, this isn't just,
we could do this.
Yeah, Tom's serious about what he's talking about. And so yeah. So that was a good sort of out of the blue moment that I think sort of made it real for him. And so he was like, so he kept going. He was like, oh yeah, you should just like take it down here to this place. Like they'll roll out the red carpet for you to film a movie down here. So he got into it. So let's just hope that he likes what he sees in the comics. And if so, we'll be off to the races, man. To the races. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. That's something that it was sort of like the toys, right? It was kind of like, I want to make a movie, but like, it's so far out there, it's so far away. Like that's probably not going to happen. And now it's like, and then of course we had Oz almost sold as a TV show, and I was like, that was my chance, and now it's not going to happen. But again, one of the things that I'm learning in the creative journey is just keep going and keep opening doors.
Yeah. And
you never know who's going to be on the other side of that door that might, if not help you specifically, might be able to say, well, no, but try this door, try that door, and keep you going in the right direction. So that's what happened with the toys out of the blue. And that's what happened with this movie. Was I kind of started to manifest it. And then all of a sudden I had people like, send me a script, and yeah. I was like, okay, I guess manifesting is a real thing.
Just got to put it out there.
I did. I
Make
cheated.
Things happen.
Yeah, I cheated to do it too, but I did it. But what was funny was when I cheated, somebody told me that was really smart. I was like, oh, all right. He was like, yeah, no, that stuff happens all the time. Just to create like an awareness of it. And I was like, oh, all right. I was just kind of doing it as a joke, but it worked. So, okay. So I'll take it.
Hooray.
That's all I can say is I'll take it. Guys, we've been talking about everything here tonight. Let me show you this
all over the place
before we get out of here.
Look at it.
So the we're going to take you quickly through this. This is the Legend of Oz Omnibus. If you don't know what an omnibus is, I'm going to show you right now.
It's gargantuan size book.
It is this. Boom.
Love
Dude,
it.
it's roughly 500 pages. Okay. We have hardcover editions. We have softcover editions. We have dust jacket editions, but this is how big, this is pretty much what it's going to look like is this size of a book. And so real quick here, this is all stuff that you can just kind of read through. There's some reader reviews and so on in here. You can read all that at your leisure, and a bunch of sample pages so you guys can see what this book looks like all the way through. It is the first 4 volumes of The Legend of Oz, The Wicked West. There is the book itself right
It's
there.
beautiful.
Dun, dun, dun. I have to change.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I have to change that image though, because we've unlocked some stretch goals, which I'll show you in a second. I have to change that image, but that's the basic book, the Nia Rufino cover right there.
Getting emotional.
Then if you want to get fancier, we have a dust jacket version that is the same image with like the old tintype sepia tone version.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm. Just like that. So we're only doing 300 hardcovers, and 100 of them will have that dust jacket. So that's a very limited edition dust jacket. Okay. And then if you just want the book, just know you don't need the fancy stuff. We have the trade paperback. So it'll be still that same size, but it'll just be a paperback version. Okay. And that's the book. I mean, this is really what you're here for. Come and get the book. But if you need the rest of it, we do have the saga. You can get all of this digitally, by the way, if you want. If you're not into the physical books, or if you're overseas, you don't want to pay shipping, you can get all of this digitally. We also have the Scarecrow and TikTok miniseries, each digitally, only digitally. That's all we've got, guys. And of course, Volume 5 is available as a trade paperback, and Volume 6 right there. So you can get everything that there is for Oz. Just buy your first book and then add on everything else that you want. Then we've got some very limited edition trading cards. So this is Nia Rufino's metal trading card set. We only did 50 sets. I think there's about 20 sets left that I posted on there. So they're not going to last long. And then Jen Broomall, who did a lot of our design work. These are her designs printed on matte paper, so that when you get these cards, they look like real pencil work. They look really great. Same thing. We did like 50 sets. So there's about 20 left. Grab a set of cards if you like the trading cards. Then we have a bunch of art prints. Most of these are also right towards the end. We do 50 of these prints, and we've got 10, 15 of each. So these are all available as add-ons. If you are interested in the art, they are 13 by 19. So they're big. Which is a normal size though. So if you need a frame at Michael's or whatever, it's a very standard size. You can get frames very, very easily. We got Dorothy by a number of different artists, General Ginger, Glinda's Guard. Now there's like we talked about earlier, there is Gale as the Witch of East and West at the same time with the golden cap. We have some back issues from all of our different books that we do. Because again, this is the book fair. It's not just the Oz thing. It's the book fair. It's everything BDI is here. So there's some cool back issues. If you need more back issues, go to bigdoginc.com. We have way more back issues available, but there's a nice little sampling. And then of course, more book fair stuff. You can get trade paperbacks for all of the series that we do. These are all available for you. There's the Legend of Oz 5 volume right there. And that's it. Super easy. Super
so exciting.
Fun. Yeah, we're already funded. Oh, and so I'll show you this. So we're already funded. Like I said, there's that book, but this is officially the book now. Bing. As you can see, it's got the red pages now.
Love it.
We unlocked what they called gilt edging. Normally that's like silver or gold on the edges of the pages. But they told us that we could do it in red. So we're going to have a nice red edging on the paper, and you won't see it because this is just a mock-up, but we also unlocked spot gloss for the cover. So the logo will be
Ooh.
glossy. The little logo in the left will be glossy. All the little flowers down there, the
Nice.
graphics, that'll all be glossy. So you get the spot gloss and you get the red around the edges there. And then if we should get to, I didn't put it in here. If we should get to 17,000, which right now we're almost at 15, if we should get to 17,000 before this is all done, which I would imagine we will, we have, this is what's next. Wicked West. There we go. We have what we normally have on these campaigns, which is Chibi Magnet of Dorothy Gale doing her thing right there. So those are like a 5-inch magnet. Dorothy in the a chunk of the Emerald City there. So that will be at 17,000. That's our next stretch goal. And then if we go beyond that, we'll figure out more stuff to, add into the pile for you.
So fun.
Yes. So that's where we're at, guys. We're literally on day 3 right now. Saturday to Sunday. Sunday to Monday. Yeah, we're just starting day 3. So this ends 2 weeks from Wednesday. So we have, 15, 16-ish days left on this. The book is basically ready to go. So I'm actually going to be sending these to the printer as soon as we're done with this campaign. The goal is to try and have them here to be shipped out to you all in December. That's the goal. Whether or not that timeline lines up perfectly, I don't know. As soon as they have the files and they are ready, we'll let you all know and we'll have a timeline for it. But generally, it's a couple of months. So if we can get it to them in October early, we should have them at least late December, and I can start shipping them out to you. So you'll have it all. The goal is to have it all ready and in your hands before we do the launch in January for the new volume. That's our goal. And we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, that's it. That's where
So exciting.
Very cool. It's very cool. It's already exceeded my expectations on this, especially since I kept pushing it back and I wasn't ready. And everybody was like, is it coming? Nope. Yep. Here we go. Yep.
Yep.
And everybody showed up really quickly, which I super appreciate. That's fantastic. And yeah, we're rocking it. And now that tells me that, because I've had other people ask me, they were like, oh, this one worked. Are you going to do it for the others? I'm like, well, I guess we can talk about that now. So,
so many things to look forward to.
Let's just get this one done, guys. And then we'll figure out.
That's sexy.
What's next? It's a beauty. It's a beauty. And of course, Nia Rufino on the all new cover, brand new freaking cover.
Love it.
It's going to be groovy. Again, guys, only 300 hardcovers. We did more hardcovers because that helped us keep the price down. So, while the price is like $75, well, it's $85 for the book. But remember, all those prices include your shipping too. So it's not like 85 plus more. So the book is like $75 plus $10 shipping, $85. But when we did the hardcovers for Penny and Critter, those books were also $75, but they were only volume 1. And that's because we did fewer copies of them. So while our price is the same, because we're doing more copies, it's the same, but you're getting 4 volumes now. So it's a bigger book for the same price. So yeah, hope that makes sense to y'all. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, you got
awesome.
You got about 16 days, everybody, 16 days. And then these are gonzo. So come join us, come hang out, we've already got 120. How many do we have? 100 and, oh geez, Louise, 130. Let me refresh this. 137 backers already.
Wow.
In basically 2 days, 137 backers. So that's fantastic. I'll be doing live shows throughout the campaign, and I'll be on other people's podcasts talking about it and other campaigns too. And we'll talk about this again next time. Or remind you if you have not been involved yet.
Yeah.
But and then who knows? Maybe by then we'll have some more stretch goals unlocked too. But for now, that's what we got. That's it. We've done our 90.
We have.
We've done our 90, my dear. This was a chaotic show.
It was great.
Chaos.
Like Tourette's.
Chaos. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, and don't forget, coming up in October, the BDI Who's Who. Yes, BDI Who's Who. This will be part of our October campaign with the BD15 anthology. So that is happening as well. Judy, thank you for finding us.
Thanks, Judy.
Appreciate ya. Thomas, thank you for having us.
Love you.
Bop, bop, bop. So yeah, so that'll be October, guys. We'll remind you about that as well. Yeah, there's going to be a lot to talk about in October, including Plan 39 from outer space. There's a lot. Like I said earlier, there's a lot on my plate. I need a bigger plate, I think is what that means. Give me a bigger plate. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have nearly as much as you, but we're gearing up for some big show stuff.
Good.
And I'm tired already.
Good. Okay. Well, let's go take a nap. We'll see you all next time, everybody.